So last we left off at, you guys had entered a portal, or not portal, but like teleportation circle, requesting to get dropped off at Firepine Fort. And is there anything you guys want to do as you walk through, or is there any like thoughts or expectations of any kind?
Probably just getting like a thought. Like I wouldn't be expecting any hostiles necessarily. I would trust Alrune to put us in a spot that's not immediately deadly.
All right. Well, eh, let me read real quick. Okay, so basically, as you guys step through the portal, you guys, like, in a really quick motion, kind of seem to come out of a how do I want to describe this? A what I can only describe as a music box, and through or out a building that you guys can actually recognize is Zoggy's store. And it's as if time stops momentarily, and you guys can see around you guys. You guys are in the like air above the store, by the way. That there appears to be a conflict between the guards and um a dragon fighting alongside. Well, actually, I guess I can describe the dragon real quick. Let me look up the description of that. Actually, where is it? I could have sworn that I typed it out. Oh, okay. A dragon that has what appears to be silver scales that has a copper sheen to it, along or and next to it is that Severus cleric that had revived the monk that kicked Quack's ass, and what was that one guy that you guys saved name? I do excellent planning. Okay, don't judge me.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I do
Aiden.
so much better.
Aiden with his golem are fighting in the center, or appear to be fighting in the center of town. Healthy brass cloak along with some guards and some of the like the ones that appear to be the fiends that look like ants. And Wolf, you get a message in your head um from the one lady that you gave a spear to, which was implanted in the giant ass spider. Say it in your head. Breastcloak betrayed us and bought off the mayor. Do not send refugees to Amberfront. By the way, we can't find your shifter friend. The well, actually, yeah, that's all you hear. If you or is there anything that you want to do or say, Wolf?
Is there are we able to respond at all? Oh no,
Wolf
that's
is
right.
the only one
Yeah,
that's
that's right.
able to hear it.
That's right.
Trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
Right now, you guys are briefly frozen
But
in midair
my
above.
character was going to.
Oh,
My character was doing that, not me. Like in real life.
well,
Like you said, it appeared, heard voices in my head, so I was like trying to figure. My guy would literally try to figure out what the heck's going on.
well, you do know that you recognize the voice as the lady that gave you the message to take to Amberfront, and you would know what kind of led you there. Maybe not why you're frozen in midair, but you know that you would have been that you had walked through a teleportation circle because it was presented to you. So that's about all the information that you have on hand.
Okay.
Is there anything that you want to reply to or do or
We do
I'll
actually know where midnight is.
I'll try and I'll relay the message from what I heard in my head to everyone, and then I'll try and reply to, and I would reply to why Amberfront.
you replied with why Amberfront?
Yeah, and then tell everyone what I heard in my head.
Um, I'm not sure the purpose of why you would say that because you guys was requested by the guard to go and send refugees to Amberfront, but all right, the there is not a reply because well, I guess I can't really say. You can inquire about the method that she used to um, speak to you, but um, if that's all you're going to be saying, then we can.
I literally said that I was going to relay the message to everyone,
Yeah, we can say
and
that
I
you
was going to
relayed it.
add
Hmm?
and why not?
Oh, why
Why not?
not? Okay, so I thought you were saying why Amberfront. Okay, there's still not going to be a reply back, and I guess all of you guys know that he heard a message in his head saying, well, you guys know what it said. Um, so I worded this
Did
very
we did,
weirdly. Hmm?
did we hear him ask why not?
Would have had to have been verbally spoken. So yeah,
And we all saw the vision of Amberfront getting attacked, right?
you guys are all stopped in midair currently. Yes.
I think the attack on Amberfront is why we're not supposed to send the refugees to Amberfront anymore.
You, anybody that wants to go ahead and roll Arcana.
Ooh, Arcana.
Oh god, I need to
Th-
get out my
This
tower
is
and everything and dice.
this is just to discern the method of communication.
16.
Not 20.
I got a
Oh,
9.
all right. So I guess I'll give more specific information for Wolf. Wolf, you will know that she had previously told you that she has a ring of sending that she was planning to use to communicate with or to coordinate with Kieran, the forces of Kieran, and that her original mission was to deliver that message. So you can insinuate that the reason why she either doesn't or cannot respond is because she was using a ring of sending to communicate with you, and the words are very limited.
Okay, come on, +0. I got a
Um,
14.
I guess that anything above I believe the sending spell is a level 2 spell, or maybe
Thought
it's
it was
3.
No, it's low level. I know that. I don't think it's level 3. Might even be level 1.
No, it's not level 1. It's at least
Yeah, that's
level
probably
2.
message, or is message a cantrip?
I think
Message
message
is
is
a
a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Yep. So I
No,
will.
sending should be level 2 then.
All right, so I'll go with the DC is 10 plus the spell level. So anything above or level 12, anything 12 or higher, you guys will know that it was the sending spell that was used to communicate with Wolf.
Cool. So who rolled under a 12?
You
I
got a
rolled
9.
under a 12.
So just
So-
Wolf and me know then.
Quake knows. He rolled like a
Oh, yeah,
14.
I thought you said you rolled a 9.
No.
No, I got a 14. I said Royal
Oh.
rolled a 9.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, you are. All right, hold on a sec. All right, so after that, you guys will kind of hear a malish voice say, "I was respectful and left you in your phylactery alone, but you're in my domain now, so I will be taking over from here." And you guys kind of, for a brief moment, feel like you guys are getting kind of ripped apart. And then all of a sudden, you guys just take off at like light speed, but instead of like those lights from like those games where you see or enter lights or like a warp, it's just a hall of like various eyes that you guys are passing through. And all of a sudden, you guys are above a fort, and you guys kind of just are placed inside a shrine of some type. And what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna put my hands on my knees and just go. Oh, give me,
It was not too pleasant of an experience.
give me a moment. I'm gonna throw up. Ugh.
I don't throw up.
Actually,
I should
I'm
make
gonna
you
roll
all make con saves.
I
Yeah,
just did one. I literally just did one.
I'm gonna choose to make a con save.
All right.
Oh, I got a 6. I vomit all over the floor.
I got a 19.
DC 13.
I got a 14, so I figured I'd be good.
Yep, DC 13.
All right.
I believe in that case I should also be good since I got to 14 on the dice roll.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's just puking all over the floor.
The dice reflected your reaction. Well, anybody got a rag?
Yeah, I'm done, and I kind of finally look around and realize, oh shit.
Oh,
I'm in
there
a shrine.
was one other person I was supposed to have mentioned. Actually, I don't remember his name because apparently I didn't type it out. Quack, you would have noticed Renoa already making a glance up to where you guys had already been hovering in the air above Amberfront, and you would have also noticed that he had a very disappointed look on his face, kind of making eye contact with you, despite you not really thinking he should have known that you were there.
Are we talking about this is
Your
the
trainer.
monk? Mid-trainer? Okay.
So, all right, back to the temple. Know that I've had to retcon that a little bit. What do you guys do?
I want to ask the shrine if it was its phylactery I saw, or whatever was in the bakery, that room in the bakery.
Roll Arcana.
I rolled a 17.
You do not get a reply. Do you guys want to look around or
Yeah.
piss all over the place or all right, go ahead and roll one more religion check, Royal.
I got a 12. What's the plus 7?
That is barely high enough. You are not necessarily or exactly sure, since you've only seen temples where it belongs to both Severus and Saloon, but you believe this might be a dedicated temple of Severus. It has been pretty well kept up, like it's still in regular use, and there's not much else of notice. Is there anything else that you guys, or is there anything that any of you other guys are doing? And girl, I guess I should include.
There is a door to leave.
There is an open door.
Okay.
Is that what you're gonna be
Like
moving
magic.
to do, Hunter?
I mean, how much would my character know about Savras?
Uh, maybe an average amount. He is definitely more popular, or there's more of his religion definitely than there is of Elrune's, or more worshippers of Severus than there is Elrune's.
Okay.
You will know that, if I remember right, he is lawful neutral.
I
And
believe he's lawful neutral, yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick look to see if there's anything I can use to clean up to be respectful to Savras, even if I'm not sure if it's even if I personally don't know it's Savras or not.
you guys seem to be in like the main gathering hall at the moment, but if you go into like a back room. You can find a rag and maybe some water and whatnot
Okay,
in there to clean up.
I'm gonna do that and clean up my mess real quick.
Alright.
There we go. That's good. Last
So
thing we want is to fucking defile another deity's temple.
Do- Does the rag look holy, or can I just burn it?
Oh my god,
It
sir!
does. There is no inscriptions or anything on it to signify that it is a holy rag in any way.
Yeah, this thing it can't be washed. It gets thrown away.
At least burn it outside the temple if you're gonna burn it.
Of course.
I
Wolf,
believe I
is
might be useful when burning the rag.
you could at least get another day's worth of rations out of it. Come on,
Out of the rag?
and everything that's like picked up.
What is on your floor?
Well, Quake said that he threw up, so he was cleaning up his own vomit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the last thing I'm pretty sure we ate was fucking jerky, wasn't it?
No, I think I used some. I think
Or
there's
did you?
some fruit or something in it.
Oh yeah, it was. You made those. Somebody made those weird rations, didn't they?
That would be
Yeah.
Quake, yes.
Well,
I
me
thought it was
and
just a
Royal both have
combination of jerky
disgusting.
and dried fruit.
Yeah, pretty much. I think.
Wolf, is there anything that you want to do?
I was gonna say, I just said I wanted to use detect magic.
I did not hear that, but all right. So go ahead and mark that you use detect magic, and I know it's limited. Well, it is limited to 30 feet. You pick up like residual magic, like from around you guys, like the area that you guys had landed, but there is not really anything magical that you can pick up. If I remember right, it's limited to 30 feet. If I am wrong, go ahead and
Am I able
correct me.
to? Am I able to continuously use it while I'm walking around?
It should have a duration on the spell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's concentration for a little bit, and you can kind of walk around.
Hold on. I'm gonna open up another browser window for me to go in. The fuck is this? It like merged my fucking windows. There we go. I don't like that. It would be useful for Quack though. All right, so
What do you mean you merge your windows?
hold on a second. I'll go and do something similar.
Yeah, I know there's some weird thing I can do where I can like.
Kind of like this. This is two different maps that I have. For whatever reason, it doesn't want to load the maps. But
Oh,
yeah, there's two different windows on either side here.
yeah, you like merged two tabs together somehow.
Yeah,
Huh.
and I don't know how to go and like separate them aside from closing the one. Well, actually, I don't need to bring that back over here. But let me bring up the thing for the spells. And it was detect magic. Do you have the legacy version or the new version? Well, I guess either way, it lasts for 10 minutes. So, yeah, you can walk around with it. It is concentration. And if you ritual cast it, spending, I believe it's supposed to be 15 minutes to ritual cast, you can cast it without spending a spell slot. I will say that you will not have time to complete a ritual cast, though.
So we don't have time for a short rest. Got it.
There's a thing that's going to be happening. I'm just giving you guys time to go and do what you guys want to do. Oh, right, Wolf, is there anything that you were wanting to do?
Great
I don't
conversation.
know. Probably just get out of that church or whatever you call it, where it got teleported into.
All
And
right.
it was that or teleported into fighting a dragon. I think we got the better end of the deal.
Yeah, that
That
is
was
true.
just Amber's front. You guys haven't even seen the place you guys requested to go to.
Yeah, this isn't actually the place we requested.
Nah, I know. It's just
You
we
guys,
had two choices. One was checking a fucking dragon. The other one's this temple. I'm taking the temple.
Yeah,
you
I will say I'm
guys,
gonna be quiet this
well,
session.
oh, you gotta be quiet, or you
No,
will be
like I'm
quiet.
gonna be just because I'm not feeling too good.
All right.
Thing.
Hold on a second. Let me try and pull up the world map for you guys.
Well, it should be pinned in
So,
character, I think.
yeah. So you guys will have been. You guys probably don't have the bearings just yet on where you guys are, but you guys on your way here will have seen that there was a town that you guys had passed over, as well as a what appeared to be another fort off in the distance across the
Did we
way.
even get that far?
You guys,
We barely made it out of fucking Amberfront,
yeah,
really.
you guys got like around in this area here, and
Yeah,
was
we
just
went fucking nowhere.
and you guys just went. It was getting led around in like circles, essentially. So,
Yeah.
I think we were heading to Lando.
was to the triangle, which would be Wigston.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys was heading to Wigston here. You guys requested to go here, which is Firepine Fort, and your characters don't know yet, but you guys was brought over here, which is the Ashen Pine Fort.
Yeah, it's across the water. The whatever you want to call it. Is there a scale on this? No, it doesn't look like it.
There was, but I didn't include it in the fucking thing because I was trying to keep the I can't think properly apparently at the moment. I was trying to go and yeah, I'm gonna give up on that. Anyway, as you guys are going and trying to get your bearings and find out where you guys were dragged off to, now that you guys are in yet another temple, you guys hear an explosion from outside. Hold on a second.
We're still staring at the world map, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
There isn't really anything. And I don't have a picture of a temple for you guys this time.
Unfortunate.
You guys hear an explosion come from outside, as well as what sounds
I'll be
like
back in a second.
as I was saying, you guys hear what sounds like an explosion come from outside, as well as what sounds like falling boulders. And you hear a male's voice say, in all of your guys' heads, say, "Okay, you're nearby." And followed immediately after, you hear what Quack recognizes as Elrune's voice is, "Now show me what you're capable of." And then, from outside, you guys just hear, "Breach! Breach! Clear the temple!"
Oh, we're fighting in the temple.
Then disable that damn portal. And you guys hear a bunch of heavy footsteps from outside. What do you guys do?
I thought the door was already open.
Yeah, it is open.
I think they mean a breach in the walls. Also, the world map is still open.
He doesn't have a temple for us, so
Oh.
you might have stood up or took your headset off when he said that.
I haven't had you guys roll initiative yet.
So, to confirm, we teleported inside of a temple. Do we know the city we're in? Or did I miss that?
You might have a good idea as to where you guys are, but being inside the temple, you can't really look at any landmarks or anything to discern like your exact location at the moment. You just know that according to somebody, you are nearby.
And
They were speaking common? They weren't speaking some other fucking language?
It was common. It was like a universal voice that you guys are voice that.
No, the people that are breaching.
Oh, they are that's yelling breach. It is common, yes.
wait, so they're saying clear the temple.
They might think we are
That's
enemies.
what I'm wondering. Are they the guardsmen thinking we're enemies, or are that the people who breached coming in and saying clear the temple?
You don't have visual of them yet, but you do know that. Well, I guess roll perception.
Let's see what we roll.
Anybody that wants to, you can roll
That's
perception.
actually a decent roll. That is a 21.
All right, that's definitely good enough.
Uh,
I'd say, given how far away they are and the fact that they're not in there yet, DC will be 16.
Okay, I didn't make it.
Any,
Then.
anybody that rolls a 16 or higher, you will hear the clanging of metal, kind of sounding like a heavy armor.
It could be Town's Guard under combat. I'll yell out, "We're not enemies! Do not breach this temple!"
All right.
Davris sent us.
Savras sucked us in here.
Roll perception, or not perception, but persuasion. I'll give
I
you
was gonna say,
advantage.
you want me to perceive this
No,
words?
nope.
Do I?
I'll give you advantage.
Yeah, for me helping.
Okay. Well, hopefully 16 is good enough.
That's with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that you guys will hear back. All right, come out with your hands up.
It's just,
Don't
okay.
make any funny moves.
Part of me wants to throw back, but I have no hands.
Then you'll die.
I'm not actually saying that.
I know. They wouldn't.
Roll.
I doubt that they'd reply back with that edgelord case anyway. So
Sure. I guess we go.
We'll
What's the
walk
fuck?
out as long as there isn't bows trained at us.
What if I wanted to make an unfunny move?
I mean, you can say what you want. I guess in reply, while not really agreeing to you, Hunter, they will ask, how many of you are in there?
4,
3.5.
right? There's 4 of us. One's a halfling.
Does
Alright.
walking backwards count as a funny move?
Not necessarily, but I do think that I guess it would be more, or I think
If
it would
your
have a
hands are up
better.
and you're walking backwards, it would be seen as a I'm surrendering more than anything else.
Yeah, it would give a better impression that you guys mean no harm.
If you had your hands in front of you and walking backwards, it would be seen as a threat.
So yeah, you could do that, Royal.
Is there stairs?
No.
Okay. Because if he had to walk backwards downstairs, he might fall on his ass.
I was just gonna let him.
Oh, I was like trying to like legitimately ask the guards.
Oh, you were actually speaking to the guards.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. And hold on a
Does
second. I have to make a roll now.
I guess I will have my hands up, and it will. I still only reach to like their guy, the rest of the party's waist, with my hands up. And I guess I will walk out.
Wolf, are you gonna be walking out with your hands up? Wolf?
What?
Are you gonna be walking out with your hands up?
No, but I'll make my hands visible.
your hands aren't up, you're likely to be shot.
Alright, I guess
What
I have to make
happens.
I guess I have to make another roll.
What happens.
All right. So I guess that hold on a second. Let me make one more roll. I am not rolling good for you guys.
Okay.
So I guess that what order are you guys walking out in?
I suppose I would be the first one to walk out since I was the one negotiating.
All right. So I'm assuming that you exit first. So on one of the sides of the door, there will be a hand that reaches out to escort you away.
Is it a human hand? If it is not a human hand, this is turning sideways.
Do you first of all resist the hand since it's unexpected grabbing you?
Seeing as how did they agree to not have bows pointed at me or not agree?
They did not acknowledge the comment.
It depends on what the hand looks like. Is it a humanoid I'd be familiar with in a sense? Basically, I'm asking, is it a demonic hand?
Well, the thing is that it's like they were standing beside the door, so it was a sort of ambush, so you would not have really known that they would have been exactly there.
Yeah, but if the hand's coming into my field of view, I'd have a snap-second decision to make, right?
Well, the thing is that it's like it's coming from like partially behind you and curling from behind your arm to grab your arm, kind of.
Okay, it's my arm they're going for. That changes things.
Yeah, as I specified, it was your arm.
You just said a hand coming to grab me.
Oh, okay, my bad. So yeah, it is. It is their
Arm will change the reaction. I will let it happen.
okay. You will recognize it while it is basically a gauntlet. It does appear to be a humanoid hand. There is no pincers or claws.
Okay. Because if a hand's going for the back of my head, I'm defending myself.
Fair enough.
I guess I'll call out the halfling's coming next.
All
I
right.
guess I'll have to get a shorter person to grab you.
All right. So on the other side of the door, you will be or have your arm grabbed in a very similar manner. Do you resist, Quack?
No, I assume not. Did I see Hunter get grabbed? Or no?
In a very quick movement, he was like pulled off to the side.
Okay, then yeah, I guess I don't resist.
Okay.
Nimol didn't.
So
and I see
you
that the
you will have the same thing happen, though this one is definitely much bigger than you are.
I kind of look up. Hi.
Yoink.
And you guys are separated and brought over to like a small group of guards that's going to be kind of keeping an eye on you until everybody comes out. What were you saying, Royal?
I say that the backwards walking individual will be third.
All right. So I want to do something, but anyway, you will actually see this one actually grab you from the same ish direction that Namol was grabbed. Do you resist? This one
No.
is definitely a human, at least in
Hello there.
appearance, and uh, they are still very on guard. And you get pulled off to the side. They're not really speaking at the moment. And
Do you like coffee?
And Wolf, you said that you are keeping your hands visible, but not
Yep.
in the air.
Yep.
So I'm going to be assuming that you're just walking out with your hands at the side. So let's see here. I rolled very bad. I'm going to remind you for you. So
Are you in this thing? Right.
what?
I literally said I was walking out open-handed.
Yeah, that doesn't mean their hands aren't at the side still.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't know if you heard me or not. So
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I could do. 1 second. How much hit points do you have?
Never a good thing to ask someone. Jesus Christ.
How much hit points do you have, Wolf?
what?
How many hit points do you have? Is it really that hard of a thing to read?
Read what?
Oh my lord. Your hit points.
59.
You have 59?
Yes.
All right.
They said that
So
3 freaking times.
I
It
did.
didn't come
Either
through
time
once.
it came through.
All right. So you are now unconscious as you fall on your face.
Okay.
Do I see the cause of what happened to him?
Someone appears, or from the main group, you will see that there's about 15 knights, followed by about 3 people that look to be lieutenants. One of the knights appear to have cast a spell on him.
But wait, is his hit points down to 0 and he's
Nope.
It might have been
stable?
sleep cast on him or
No,
something.
I'm just knocked out.
There is
It-
spells that can incapacitate you based on how much health points you have.
Yes, yeah, sleep can do that. It's based off of hit points.
Yeah. So if you cast at a high enough level, you can be knocked unconscious with full HP.
That was the best case scenario. Me trying to be nice, by the way.
Understandable.
Because the majority of the group was trying to cooperate.
What was the explosion though?
You will see
I guess I'll ask that. I'll look up to the guard. What was the explosion?
they will glance over at a wall that is currently having someone transporting a blocks of water and having other people freeze it to as pseudo repairs to a wall that has kind of had a hole punched into it.
Are we close to each other?
Who?
Are we as a party? Are we close to each other? Or are they separate?
You are more isolated than Toxic and not Toxic, but Royal and Hunter. But you guys are still within eyesight of each other.
I can call over to Mold. Can't you do that mold earth thing to close up that wall?
I mean, it might take a while, but it would help.
You will hear in a very sharp voice, "You will do no such thing.
You don't want me to help fix your wall?
We still need information from you guys." And one of the captains not captains, but lieutenants will kind of push his way through the knights and approach Royal and may I have your name real quick?
Constantine.
What village have you come from? As he pauses, or after he pauses briefly.
Hold on, I gotta that thing. Why isn't it? Clayham. It's a fishing village.
He will whisper to some of the guards that have a hold of you, and each of you guys, and say, "Come with us. I think somebody would like to see you." And a couple of knights will kind of slouch Wolf over their shoulder and carry him.
Do
dead?
you guys want the info dump now on everything we know about the guy who's trying to be resurrected, or do you want it somewhere else?
That sounds like information that should not be shared in the open. So, how about you wait till we get to where we're going?
I kind of shrug. Okay.
So, after walking for a little bit, things seem to die down on the other side of the walls. At this point, I think you guys will have seen enough of where you guys are to know that you guys are in the Ashen Pine Fort, which is across the bay from the Fire Pine Fort where you guys wanted to go, and which was supposed to be the last destination that you were requested to go to. So at this point, you guys should kind of know where you guys are or have been teleported to. So hold on a second. All right. So as or you guys are walking, you will have a couple. You guys are in like one group now. You're not really being separated. Um, a guard will ask, "By the way, how did you guys even get in there?"
Teleported
It's
by first Alrune, then Savras took over.
they
In
will
that
like
order.
they will look visibly puzzled and confused.
Show him the scythe. Show him the scythe.
I mean, it is
And,
very visible.
Well, point at it. Make him notice. It's her weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind
I
of.
don't know if this is a situation like out of character. I don't know if this is a situation where you guys would want to be just randomly pulling your weapons out.
No, I said point. Like emphasize the
Fair,
scythe.
I guess. But that means I'm gonna have to do a religion check for him. Let me bring up. Oh wait.
I can even pull out my Bible if you want.
Oh, I guess that'd be better. Forgot you had that.
As of right now, it's acting as my holy symbol, so yeah, I kind of need it. I'm hoping to make something.
What is religion? Is that wisdom or intelligence?
I want to say it's wisdom. Let me a second here. Religion is
Intelligence.
intelligence.
All right, they get a +0.
Delicious.
Actually, you know what? This one's rolled below 5 3 times in a row. I'm not using that no more. This one rolls a 4. He does not believe you. So, he actually kind of seems a little appalled that you are even carrying something like that around.
The Bible or the scythe?
The scythe. I mean, I guess I can roll again for the Bible if you're going to be, like, showing that.
As long as they let me pull it out, because it's like in my bag.
You'll just hear them say slowly.
Okay. I open up the bag real wide so that they can see that's what I'm grabbing.
All right. So I'll go ahead and roll again using a different dice yet again. What is my rolls today? I mean, I guess this time it's at least above a 5, but 7's not much better.
This is just one of the average cards, though, right? It's not like the sergeant
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But I guess you'll just dismiss it. If you guys don't want to tell us, that's fine. But
I shrug again. It's not you who has to believe us, it's the sergeant.
so after a little bit of walking, you guys will reach. I forget which house it was I was supposed to be using as the headquarters, because usually I try and change the roof color. But after a few minutes of walking, you guys reach a building, and I don't know what kind of role this should be. I guess roll insight with advantage, Royal. Excuse me.
I got a 22.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. All right. So the second the door opens, it doesn't even take you a second to realize that the guard captain is actually your brother Valeris.
Burn. Well,
What did you say?
oh, I said what because my sibling talked to me and I wasn't sure who they were talking.
It's not the captain of, which is the person
No, I
that
mean
the
like
people.
I mean like IRL. My
Oh, I see.
um
So I will type out how the name is spelled and out of character. And I will let you know that I went with him being a water genocide or Gensai, whatever.
Your family's a whole lot of
I've
fucked
heard
up.
I heard it pronounced Ganassi before, I think.
All right, Ganassi or Genasi.
Yeah. I think I forgot to roll at disadvantage because I forgot I was exhausted. Yeah, ability checks I should have on the the perception, and I should have rolled at disadvantage.
That's all right, I guess.
I mean, I
We
failed
don't
the perception check anyway.
we don't need to retcon anything. So, as you guys walk in, and one of or the guy that requested that you guys follow him say kind of almost teasingly says, "Sir, I have a little treat for you." And your brother will actually turn around and kind of half freak out seeing you here. Is there anything you want to do, Royal?
I just like where have you been?
Here, this was supposed to be an easy deployment, but things have been pretty crazy recently. What have you been up to? I've been trying to send letters. There hasn't been any reply. What the fuck?
I don't think I've received any. I went to go. I came to Amberfront looking for possibility of wealth to help out Grandma Reed with bakery commerce.
I was trying to go and I was with the letters. I was sending little of what I could to go and help out also. But if you guys haven't been getting my letters, then he's just going to start glancing over at the dice. Uh, well, anyway, hold on a second. How long ago have you been from the village?
Out of character, I don't actually know how long this would be.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I don't have as much as I was trying to, or as I've been attempting to send to the village, but I can hand you what I have on hand at the moment to go and do what you can. So, out of character, do you want it? If you look in your roll history, I believe, or I went and rolled a few dice to determine how much you guys can get.
If you roll, unless you change it, I don't think it. I think it just rolls. Only you can see it.
Maybe. Anyway,
Or did you roll as?
I rolled it as royal a while ago.
Oh,
It wasn't
okay.
today.
Oh yeah, the 111, the 176, and the 64.
Those are at least the numbers, yes. But it's up to you if you want to take your brother's money.
I'm gonna and be like, I don't really know if it's speaking literally. I'm not necessarily sure if
He pulls out a big bag of coins and just plops it on the table.
I'm not sure if it's safe with me right now due to a peculiar series of events that had been going on. And
Does it have anything to do with the loud crashing at our walls recently?
out of character, I'm legitimately not certain how I would um I'm not sure if we're responsible for the explosion.
Well, he's not asking if you're responsible, but he's asking if your guys' circumstances kind of overlap with the circumstances causing this fort to be like under like assaults or having assaults launched on it.
I'm gonna like scratch my head and like it's possible. I'm not certain. I believe it might be likely.
Well, in that case, can we count on your assistance in actually doing something about this assault? So
You
I can.
see, my eyes light up, and I'm like, and it's like, this is my chance. Because of the whole wanting to be a hero thing. I'll help. I kind of raise my hand. I'll help.
I also personally do not at all mind helping.
All right, all the more reason. And he just slides the bag of coins over to Royal, kind of looking a little relieved. And well, there's that. There's not much left in the stores, but you can at least go and prepare for our attempts to go and close down this portal, because we're having a bunch of fiends come out from the portal, and it's not a continuous siege just yet. It's just waves of them currently, but they have been getting a little more intense over the last couple hours, and we do have reinforcements on the way, but if it gets
where are they coming from?
Well, he hasn't told you guys that yet, but
No, I'm just asking. I am asking in character, where are they coming from?
From what you guys was hearing, the assault was coming from this direction. Which
No, the reinforcements. I'm asking him the reinforcements. Where are they coming from? What city?
We sent out a request from Kieran.
Okay.
Kieran is the home of this nation's military. So
okay, because Amberfront is under attack right now. You're not getting anything from there.
He is visibly taken a little aback by that. and maybe a bit of panic washes over his face. But
Yeah, you're supposed to be a hero, not spreading discord. Damn it!
I mean, I have
I
other
see.
use too. I know how to kind of end this.
Yeah, we're just gonna magically go kill the guy they're trying to resummon.
Well, I mean, I didn't say I knew, like, I know how to do it. I didn't say I know how we are gonna do it.
Yeah. This poor guard's gonna have a fucking heart attack by the time we're done getting to the office. Through this office, rather.
He is currently going through a roller coaster at the moment. Because this was just supposed to be an easy deployment for him.
Yeah, you can wash that out the door. Our demon lord's coming back, and these are all his minions trying to fucking resurrect his ass by sacrificing people. So,
Yeah, we're kind of sent on a mission by like Alrune and
is the
Savras to
guard
help
still
finish
conscious?
He is. He does look very hardy, also, like, pretty strong. So,
Can take calm emotions. Thought about it too.
Not have to reorganize, like, how would he go or continue on from this? Anyway, we are being assaulted from two different directions currently, and one is coming from the Firepine Fort that we have lost over the course of, I'd say, the last 12 hours. And there's a bunch of demons attacking us from there, and they managed to find some old ruins near this fort that hasn't been completely cleared out yet, and have opened up a portal there that we're hoping to close to hopefully focus their assault from one direction, so we don't have to spread our forces so much.
Yay, more ruins.
It is just the leftovers of the ruins. It's not like it's the.
It's when we found a portal before already.
Yeah.
Can we only way to be sure this ruined?
Huh?
It's a reference to, I think it's either Aliens or Starship Troopers, where the only way to be sure is to take a nuke to the center of the nest.
No.
That would be Starship Troopers.
Yeah, I don't get that reference, so.
I think there was also something related to Aliens with that too, because there was a mission in Fireteam Elite that was called The Only Way to Be Sure.
Oh, I never did the Fireteam Elite one. I thought about it, but I could never justify the price.
But anyway.
Yeah. There have been attempted assaults from the sea, but you'll see that his base camp just lights up and just very confidently says that is very much secured. So that is one
Wait, the
direction.
demons have boats?
Quake has information on it, but he says that is very much handled, and well, you don't know enough information currently to be able to link the knowledge you have to what's going on yet. So
yeah, I'm like, I don't.
You'll know, but so I would be very relieved if you guys would join the assault on the portal. He kind of looks at you guys up and down and says, I probably should give you guys some time to get.
That was my one request. A long rest, please.
They're all very much abused, unfortunately.
I mean, I look fine physically. I don't have no injuries or anything, but I still look exhausted.
Oddly enough, I'm the one with the most resources still around.
So, yeah, we can do what we can to provide you guys time to get the things you need and rest up, I'm pretty sure the walls should hold at least for one day. So,
I should be able
I'm
to.
sorry, you're not convinced they're gonna hold?
I mean,
You said should.
you've already seen. I'm sure on your way here, you've already seen some holes needing to get patched up
And I
and
was
whatnot.
told I couldn't help fix them.
Well, while we are under assault, we had some random people go and teleport through what should be impossible to teleport areas and arrive in the fort. Forgive
Well,
us
it's
if we're not
only
a little
impossible to anyone.
skeptical.
Only
It was
impossible to
divine.
teleport by anyone except the leader or the deity of that temple. So that's all the more reason to believe that we've been blessed by or given, not blessed necessarily,
Given
but
a mission by the gods.
given a mission by Savras.
Aha.
Well, there's more than one god giving us the mission, but yeah.
Anyway, things have appeared to be been cleared up. So, I guess here's a map to the town. You guys can go and do what you need to do, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow in one piece. And
What
he,
time of day is it currently? Do I actually have time to help them try and fix the walls before I go for a long rest?
I will say that if you exert yourselves too much, I will give you guys a point of exhaustion
Well, it would
because
just be
it
me
will
using
have
the
been
cantrip to help move the stones back into place and shit. It
well.
wouldn't be doing much.
Well, it has been a while since you guys have had a long rest, and you guys have been fighting back to back to back to back. So
Yeah. I know I was going to plan on cooking food, or I was going to try to cook food for not necessarily the whole soldier base, but a good meal for whoever's getting ready to go next in shift change or whatever.
all right,
Is in addition to cooking for our little group of 4.
all right. So
As long as I get permission to use the food stores to,
so it's
actually do
not gonna be from your rations.
All we got are fucking dried meat and fruit.
Yeah, we'd wipe out our entire stock of rations
You,
and
you
still
would.
feed 30 people.
There is a lot of nights here, yeah. So I was a little surprised you were gonna be volunteering that, but
He did say we had access to the stores, right?
yes.
So we had access to whatever we needed. He didn't give
I
us a
did
real
not
definition.
I did not say whatever you needed because he also explicitly told you guys that the stores may be running low on some things.
Yeah, so I'll just go and grab, cook.
Leftovers.
Food.
Grab all the random leftovers. You're good at making
Yeah,
leftovers
just
into a
make
meal,
a
aren't
make
you?
a nice, yeah, make a
So
nice potluck or whatever for everybody, or as many people as I can.
I guess he'll look around and say, "Well, it has been a while since we've actually had a decent meal rather than actual just rations." So
The stack
if you
is
make a decent meal, we can give you guys an additional discount of, let's say, 300 gold that we will pay for.
I clap my hands and rub them together. Lead me to the kitchen.
All
I don't think
right.
I'd be any good at cooking.
What did you say, Hunter?
I don't know if I'd be any good at cooking. Like, I want to help you so we can get the best roll possible, but I don't know if my character... I don't feel like my character would be very adept at cooking.
Well, Royal also has the chef feat, so...
Yeah, you guys have two chefs.
Alright, Royal, get your ass in the kitchen.
You guys have 2 chefs in your group.
Get in that kitchen.
Can I tell?
Come on, Royal, I need someone to reach the high shelves.
Can I tell Valaris about what I seen in the trial? Like,
Sure.
I, I want to mention about
Are you
the
specifying that it was, or how are you presenting it before you give him the information? Because if you just say that you seen what you did, then that would be taken one
Oh
way.
yeah,
Whereas if
proportion.
you go and say that you were shown like visions or something of a thing happening, then that would be able to be interpreted a completely different way. It's like having first-hand knowledge versus second-hand. So the way that you present it will be kind of important here. Sort of like saying, "Oh no, our parents had a heart attack," and just leaving out the fact that they're fine, or that they have just left the hospital and are totally fine.
Yeah.
you mean like the difference between I don't like if I said I seen this versus I was shown visions of, is that what you said earlier?
That would have different impacts, yes, from one another.
Okay. I would like to specify that I was shown vision of these things after, I think kneeling on, what was it?
It was a kneeling pad.
Alright, I want to say after kneeling on a pad, I was shown vision.
Your voice is cutting out.
Yeah, also, did you kind of pull him to the side to do this privately, or like, is this happening in the kitchen while we're cooking?
Can I like pull him aside privately?
Yeah, that will mean that the rest of the group will not hear, unless the group is following you.
I'm going right to the kitchen. Like,
Are you following him, Hunter? Or Nimble?
No, like I said, if I can help them repair a portion of the wall
Okay.
while not exhausting myself,
You'll be able to help some.
because that's where I'll go until the food's ready.
Okay. Wolf, what are you doing? Real quick.
My guy's still knocked out.
Oh, right, I
He
forgot
is
about
still
that.
unconscious. You never let him back up.
I totally forgot about that.
You did just leave him.
My
no,
bad.
he got picked up. He got picked up and carried by the guards. He's still being carried by like 2 guards or whatever.
Well, the duration of sleep is supposed to be 1 minute, so he would have been awake during that entire, ever since the guard asked, Quack how you guys teleported in here. We'll just say that Wolf was tired enough where he actually fell asleep. You can wake up if you want, or you can stay asleep. I'll leave that decision up to you. Wolf.
So, what decision am I supposed to be making?
Oh my. You can wake up if you want. I will leave it up to you because the duration of the sleep spell is only for 1 minute. So, we can retcon it so that you woke up like during the whole discussion, or you can stay asleep and still be asleep, kind of just resting on that knight's shoulder.
I'll be getting awake, going to wake up while being carried by that shoulder or the enemy, the soldier.
Okay, so I guess that knowing that you had woken up, because from what I hear, it's very noticeable when somebody is conscious and pretending to be unconscious. The knight will put you down. So you are awake now, and what do you want to do?
Look at my surroundings, trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
You are currently in a room with knights, your group, and someone that seems very familiar with Royal all talking. Well, I guess actually I'm having well, I guess Namol is walking out of the room. I'll say that you guys haven't started cooking yet. So Namol is walking out of the room to go and try and help with the walls. Quack or Serafina is going and talking about cooking a large meal in exchange for the military going and paying for some things. And Royal is pulling his brother aside to have a conversation. We're splitting the party, yay!
Well, it's not that crazy. Like me, I'm
It's
just doing a
not.
couple rolls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a message real quick that you can respond to whenever you want.
All right. So, what do you want to do, Wolf?
And walk up to one of the soldiers, ask him what the heck's going on.
Well, we are giving you time to go and rest up before going and trying to take that portal tomorrow that your group has agreed to help us with.
And who knocked me out?
They are not in the room at the moment. You should have listened. You're lucky that's all that happened to you.
I asked the soldier who knocked me out. That's about it.
They don't seem willing to disclose the name of the person. He thinks that you got what you had coming to you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a response in character, not just Kazi saying it.
They were in or out of character. They were in a very precarious situation. They would have been in real trouble if you guys had turned out to be enemies, since they were also have facing a attack on the walls also. So if either side fell, then the fort probably would have been lost. So tensions were high. So, what do you want to do?
Really, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know what to do.
Whatever
Just
you
walk
want.
around, see what the heck's going on.
It's a role playing game. What would your character do in this situation?
See what, walk around, see what my guy can help with.
Okay. I don't have everything your character can do memorized, so I guess that there is Quack going and cooking food. There is people picking up the stones that had crumbled from the wall. There is people going and maintaining their gear. There is what appears to be an inn, and people kind of just going about their business, and the people running the inn is kind of just cleaning things up. There isn't really too much else. There doesn't seem to be any assaults occurring at the moment.
I mean, he has mending. He could try to help patch armor.
That's a possibility. But whether or not his character would do it,
I'll try to patch armor or weapons.
so I guess that you'll walk up to some knights and offer up your mending services. So I'll cut back to Royal, that was in the middle of trying to talk to his brother about a vision. You there, Royal?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. So how do you portray this?
I want to state that after
Uh-oh.
I believe we went into an underground temple after finding a statue. I think it of Valorun.
There was no statue outside of the temple. There was the statue was in the final room where you guys knelt on the kneeling pads.
Who was the statue of?
You can do a religion check to try and recall. Nobody really ever rolled to try and recognize the statue as anything.
We all
so.
just assumed it was Alrune because of the temple we were in.
Was it religion?
Religion, yes.
I think you had mentioned to me that it was actually a
I kept
statue of Alrune.
I kept like slipping up saying that it was Elrune. So out of character, yes, it is. But nobody really tried saying or like doing anything like perception checks or trying to perceive who it was that they were kneeling in front of. So if it was an imposter, they would have had a very good opportunity to go and kill you guys while you guys was going through your trials.
I rolled a 15.
That is definitely high enough to realize that was Elrune's statue. Actually, yeah, Quack, I think I might have told you because it was relevant of some of the things that you was going through. So, yeah, you'll know that the statue belonged to Elrune.
I would like to state that after entering underground temple and fighting creatures in it for a while, we eventually came across a room with a statue of Alrune, and then I asked about cleaning and swept the uh, kneeling pad with a broom before kneeling on it, and then after kneeling on it, I had visions of, I'm assuming, of trials, which I want to be my character's specific wording.
All right. He is still listening intently,
It,
assuming that's not the point that you're trying to make, or that there was something else that you're trying to tell him.
then I believe in this first, what I'm gonna call trial, I walked by a group of people. I don't remember what they were talking.
Oh, good. He has a +0 to religion also. Let me see if he knows about Alrune or anything about Alrune. Because I know she doesn't have a temple in your guys' village, and there is only the one temple here, and that is of Savras. Oh, he does. He's at least heard of her. He might know some scraps of information, but yeah. Anyway, you were saying?
I walked by a group of people talking about something, trying to approach a village in a forest of dead trees, and then my vision went black, and then when it was no longer black, I was holding a scythe and had, I believe, either was bloodied or had blood on it. And I noticed
You were extremely weak yourself, like you were extremely injured, and
I'll be back again in a moment. Not that it matters at the current situation,
okay,
but just I won't respond right now if you get to me.
okay. And the scythe was very bloody because to signify that you had been through a lot of fighting before just then.
then there was, I don't remember what you said the creature was. What was the creature holding the lady that was trying to
It
stab
was
her?
it was a Goliath.
And Goliath was trying to stab someone, so I was trying to disarm the Goliath with the scythe, and I believe Calvary was also charging at me or in the general direction. Me and the Goliath trying to stab someone. And then after I went to try to disarm the Goliath, again my vision went black, and then when it returned, I believe I was standing in front of the bakery of Reed.
You
And
were out of character. You were in your room, and you had like went down the stairs to where the bakery was.
wait, I believe, no, it was me coming out of my room down into the bakery, and
From the upstairs.
yep, from the upstairs, and I believe I seen something peculiar where instead of people paying with money, I believe they were doing a blood stamping thing where they
Mhm.
prick their finger
Yep.
and they stamp it on paper. I believe people were passing out and being dragged somewhere, and then there was blood under a door, and when I went to go investigate this door, I don't remember who. I believe, was it Thomas that was presented as an evil fae thing?
It was both your grandparents. That was kind of
Both.
like gnawing on limbs and putting, using the limbs to like forge an altar.
I When I walked into the room, I noticed that Thomas and Reed were presented as like evil fae, I think, gnawing on limbs and like trying to create an altar. I felt like this wasn't a kind presentation of who they are, so out loud expressing my dissatisfaction, I uh, grabbed a loaf of bread, paid for it with a silver coin, went back to this altar, whatever it was they were making, and was like, whatever may be out there, I'm pretty sure they would like actual food and stuff over raw flesh. And I believe that's where that ended.
It actually ended when you had paid for the bread and was on your way back. It was, or you didn't get the opportunity to offer the bread to them.
Oh, or that's what I wanted to do. I hadn't actually gotten the opportunity to insist that bread or actual food was better than flesh and limb. As peculiar as a choice as that may have been.
So he does kind of look a little disgruntled by the detail of that you were going on about that, but well, it does seem like somebody may have been either trying to show you something or test you in some way, and they have horrible taste in if it is some sort of test.
That's what I was thinking, but I think me wanting to express my dissatisfaction about that made them a little upset, because then I heard them and two voices discussing. I think I was referred to as useless by one of the voices, which wasn't very nice, but I'll live. And then the other voice was I'm not sure if it was mocking or whatnot, but they mentioned how me pointing out the flaws of something. They mentioned ritual or phylactery, but I'm not absolutely certain of anything.
Well, out of character, it was definitely said to have been a phylactery, but you can kind of just relay the information however you want. And I guess he would perk up and ask, and would you happen to know where this phylactery was?
In the vision, it was in a room of the bakery. I believe the bakery being back in Glade Camp.
Ah, all right. If we survive this, we probably should go and take care of that then.
The bathroom is no longer occupied, so I'll be right back.
All right. So now that we're waiting on two people, I want to
I've
say,
returned. I'm just eating.
oh, okay. So I will say that was very dangerous for your patron, if he had actually given proper or the accurate information, Alrune would be in even more danger and would likely die. Just so you know. Whether she's good or not, she's still a demon lord and a denizen of the abyss. So,
Hmm. Could have ended badly for them.
mm-hmm. So I was a little surprised that he was giving that information out. Actually, I think well, actually, I'll just have you guys go ahead and do it. Go ahead and create a piece of paper in your guys' inventory and have it be Zilgi's contract, where you guys get a discount for one purchase from her store. Just so
Yeah,
you
but
guys
she's
don't
not here.
forget. I mean, true. Was there ever any mention that she had to be here, or that you guys had to be in the store?
I suppose not.
Contracts are wonderful things.
I was fairly certain that it was specifically mentioned to be her store, but
Yeah, purchase from, or when you purchase something in her store,
oh yeah.
one purchase will have a discount. Finishing up my breakfast.
Your
Well,
breakfast?
actually, I guess that we can go on to everybody else. So you're pushing yourself to the limits of exhaustion, or near exhaustion, right, Hunter?
Correct. I do not want to get exhausted.
And are you sure you don't want to clarify and say that it won't ruin a long rest?
I'm only going to be doing it till food's ready.
All
We
right.
should probably be like an hour or so ish.
But
So,
I figure if I'm using a cantrip for that hour, that would be substantially enough to wear me down to where I wouldn't be able to push myself past that hour.
all right. Roll a 1d10 minus 1. I rolled a 9.
6.
All right. So you will be able to help repair 6 segments of walls. So the segments, I mean, is like each of these portions between the towers. So you were able to get quite a bit of work done with your mold earth.
But fuck. I wasn't expecting that much, but hey, I'll take what I can get.
Well, it's not
Keeps the
just
town alive.
you like solo doing it. You're working with a
Obviously, it's
group.
multiple people, and
Yeah,
my
that's
effort
why.
of moving the earth helps it.
Not to mention you already have a good portion of the wells already up there. So your patchwork, you would be able to move on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
quick,
easy.
go ahead and hold on a second. Let me take a look at the skills and
I will say I will be waiting for Royal to join me. I would maybe start doing some prep work, but as far as I would know, or I should say Constantine was still going to be joining me to help.
all right.
As long as his conversation with his brother doesn't take terribly long.
I mean, he's recapping him on like the entire fucking trial thing that they had going on.
Yeah, but if he's actually like kind of doing it semi in character with what he's saying, it's taken like 5 minutes to like catch him up.
That's fair.
But based on how long you two have been talking.
But sorry, I also made myself sandwiches.
It's all good. All right. I did forget where we left off with you. Oh yeah,
He had just about
It sounded like you guys was finishing up by agreeing to go to the bakery and look for a phylactery
Yeah,
of Alrune. All right. So
I believe.
I guess that he will pipe up and say, "Well, now that that's decided, I do have some more prep work to take care of for tonight's shifts and preparing for the operation tomorrow. So if there's anything else, or if there's not anything else, it's been good seeing you, and don't die tomorrow."
I'll try not to. You don't die either.
Oh,
I'll go.
I'm the commander. I'm staying right here in my cushy chair. He chuckles and walks
boo,
away.
boo.
I'm gonna mess with him by saying boo as I walk out, and then also immediately say, I'm gonna go help my friend cook some food.
All right. So I guess you both can. Hmm. You both roll survival. Let's see here.
Do you want me to roll at disadvantage because of my exhaustion?
No, just normal.
Okay.
It's not like a. Well,
I'm
nah.
assuming there's maybe some other assistants in the kitchen as well. Like
I
whoever
was
was
not
maybe
rolled
making
on
food
my
before.
screen. I had like purple dice go across my screen. Why?
What?
I'm on Midnight's character sheet, and I just had purple dice go flying across my screen.
I might accidentally have rolled to you. I don't know how to.
It's all good. So that would
I'm
be an
gonna say
11.
select.
How much, or what did you roll? Quack.
It's a good thing I have a +6. I got 13.
Well, it's not good. It's not bad either. I guess it's slightly above average. Maybe throwing
I
in
mean,
a secret spice that
for
you
cooking
like.
for this many people, that's, you know, above average is pretty good.
Mm, well, not to mention the military rations isn't necessarily good, so it wouldn't be
Yeah,
too difficult
yeah,
to go and give them something better than they've been having.
yeah.
So, I guess that as people realize that the food is done, they'll come and take their plates and express their gratitude on a home cooked meal.
I don't know if you want to give. I don't know how you're gonna do like the fighting in there. I don't know if you want to give that shift that 8 like a morale boost or something?
I'll figure it out later if it ever really comes up. But
I'll be back in a
that
second. It'll
that's
be like
getting
30
ahead of
seconds.
myself. All right. So you will hear Talc Hunter about how the meal has been finished. So you'll know that Quack will have finished up. So
Okay, I'm back.
is there anything you want to do, Hunter?
Muted myself by mistake. So much for talking to myself. I said after eating I would just go to bed,
All right.
assuming that it's already later in the day.
It would be about the time that you would be expected to take your long rest. Wolf, you'll hear chatter among the guards about how the meal has finished and how they were being nostalgic about finally getting a home cooked meal. So, do you want to do anything?
If I'm still working on the armor, I'd finish up the armor and probably just take a rest.
All right. So, both you and Hunter will be directed to the inn I had mentioned earlier, where they were just like cleaning up and tending to the inn.
Yeah, I would like help maybe pack up any leftovers for the next shift.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you had like a outdoor kitchen scenario, Quack, where you were cooking. So it would not have been in the inn specifically that you had done it.
no, still, I'd
So,
help pack away with leftovers and stuff.
all right,
And then once that's done, I'd go to bed for my long rest.
all right, and
Maybe offer
then
some prayers to Alrune before I go to sleep, kind of thing.
fair enough. Royal, is there anything that you want to do now that the meal has been finished? Royal?
He's
Can
probably
I?
eating his sandwich right now.
Ah, okay.
I was just thinking. Can my character like pray for a little bit before going off to bed?
Yep. A good night prayer.
Yeah.
Um,
Pray that
I
we
was
are
supposed to
able
do
to wake.
something during this long rest.
So are we actually getting a long rest that we can?
Yes. Everybody will be receiving the benefits of a long rest. Oh, Roy, I didn't type this part out. Okay, so I'm gonna be kind of winging it a little bit.
Well, I suddenly have to go to the bathroom, so
This is
you have some time.
this is a hunter thing. So,
Okay. Okay,
um,
still.
so Hunter, you are, or as you fall off to sleep, um, you kind of feel you yourself split for a split second, and then your like second or your split soul personality thing kind of shifts and becomes the dominant one, and you see that you kind of morph into a giant like entity, since you can't really see yourself, and but your like arms is like extended a completely different shade of color, and you are drifting through what you believe to be space, and there is a bunch of like ethereal looking clouds and fog patches all around you. And you kind of reach out as if to grab a portion of it and kind of squeeze it down into almost a sphere. And you kind of hear your second voice explain this is how the orb came to be. And you must not allow the two artifacts to come into contact with this and with destructive intentions.
So the motherfucking thing around my neck is what you're referring to. Correct?
It does appear to be the same orb as what's around your neck, yes.
Okay.
Is there anything you feel like you are conscious, but also not in control of like your body. So you could probably do some dialogue, or you could try and compete for control.
I do not think I'm going to win control here. Just a kind of hunch on my back here. I don't think I'm winning control based on the surroundings this is currently in.
Well, even if you did get control, would you really know how to navigate through what's essentially space?
I would hope something of this size can just fucking teleport.
Well, would you have the skills to be able to teleport?
I don't know.
If you take control, it would be essentially you might have the body, but you would have the skills of your class and what you yourself have.
Fair enough.
You will know that there is no mace, and you don't really feel the presence of Saloon. It's just you and him in the deep expanse of space.
So, the thing around my neck you don't want them to have?
Well, it's not necessarily that they can't have it. It's their intentions if they do.
Tell me what this thing does then?
He will hold the orb up to his eye, like kind of peering through like a gem. And you will see multiple instances of different realities going and proceeding through time at the same or amongst its like at the same time, kind of like multiple monitors, except for many more. Like every spec is a different like show that's playing on TV.
You just watch Universal Reality TV? Is that what this is?
It is a orb of possibilities. So if people have a strong will or desire, granted, it's proportionate to the size of the orb, but within a limited scope, they are able to extract a reality from the orb and make it reality.
I see. So what you're telling me is people who want to kill shit could
If-
basically delete people with this.
Literally a Thanos snap. They never existed.
Why did the fucking sect give me this thing to carry? Can you tell me
Well,
that?
it is the very thing that helped the material realm go and recover from the I forget the event's name now, like the Sundering or whatever.
I think that's what it was called.
I always forget where I put the name of the event. Silent Night or something.
It was something that was ominous sounding.
I mean, all right, it's your fucking backstory. A Silent Reaping. There we go.
That's where it is.
So it
I was
was
doing the
this
same
that
thing. I went
gave
to my
us
backstory to find it.
the possibility of actually preventing a multi-dimensional collapse on this realm. So it's just a or a lingering relic of that time, and they would like to use or have it provide the possibility of opening the Well of Darkness, which must not be opened.
Can I just will whatever
You,
wants to try and get revived to be extinct with this, like right now? Just end it.
you are not in close enough proximity.
I
Plus,
could.
there is the possibility. The greater the effect, the higher the out of character the greater the effect or area of effect, the higher the DC that you'll have to succeed.
So if I want to delete a demon lord from
They are
resurrecting,
they are essentially an entity, but where or you would at least have to be in close proximity to them and on the same plane, which would also mean that the Well of Darkness would be open.
or I'd have to be in the abyss.
The Well of Darkness entrance is in the abyss, but it is not the abyss.
Well,
It
yeah,
is a place linked
to get to the
the
well of
abyss.
darkness, without it being in this realm, I'd have to be in the abyss. Is all I'm saying.
Correct.
Cool.
But you will see a specific spec that kind of catches your eye because it seems to be a little bit in the future, and it is of you guys going into the abyss to launch an assault, and it appears like you guys fail, and the scythe comes into contact with the gem while the scythe is in a well, it could be an alternate reality because it's not Quack that has the scythe. But essentially the scythe makes contact while someone has the circlet on, and all of a sudden the black tar that was around a fortress kind of starts flowing up into the sky and kind of just encases everything in the vicinity in black, and then just nothing.
Cool. We summoned the delete button.
There, there's essentially nothing that happens after that, aside from or as the water kind of comes up, you'll see um a an entity with a dog's head with like razor teeth, a human torso, and kind of like a spectral portion for the legs kind of start coming from it and immediately get sucked back in. Like for a second, he thought he was finally out, and then just the black just engulfs him and everything in the area.
Anubis?
So that's the first thing I thought of. I didn't want to say it.
It is not Anubis. Anubis has a full humanoid body and a
Yeah, that's
dagger.
why I didn't say much. But
Yeah.
still, it's fucking.
I
Essentially,
can see the resemblance.
it's pretty close. If it wasn't for the lower half of the body, it would basically be Anubis.
Yep.
It depends who you ask. Some depictions show him with like some like fur, a very thin fur over his body, and like paws for feet instead. But it's the same concept essentially.
Yeah. So, this is where you can ask the questions that you would like, Hunter, while you are asleep. All right. So, what questions you got?
Oh, the first one's going to be what happened. This thing split when I used magic to pull it away from someone trying to steal it.
That basically you selected a singular possibility, and it has to kind of accumulate the other possibilities, kind of like the when you go and take a branch and off a tree, and then you kind of have to go and search for the other twigs and like the leaves. It's got to like regrow again.
So it just has to basically take time to regenerate its power.
As time passes, more possibilities will arise, and from that you can or it will kind of recharge itself as time passes.
Is there a way to bind this thing so that it can never be removed from my person?
Well, with that, I'd have to kind of explain why you received the psychic damage for trying to scry it. And that's because you were trying to find the location of all those possibilities that's been condensed into the orb. So you were picking up like many, many different possibilities. So I would not. Yeah, I've had this in the oven for a while.
Clearly.
But if you were looking for a form of a tether, that would be incredibly difficult.
I just want it so it can't be stolen from me again.
The closest that you'd be able to do is try and create some sort of container for it, put it in that container, and then bind the container to you. So, for example, you could go and have a kind of like a locket fashioned, and then cast the lock spell on it, and then wear that around your neck with it being like attuned or enchanted in some way to always be on you.
Well, it's attuned to me as it is, but someone can still run away with the item.
Yeah. There's like some attunements or attunement effects where it would kind of bind it to you, similar to how you handle your weapon. How you can kind of call it to you.
Can the orb do that if I will it?
The orb itself, that you would be able to kind of do that, yes. But whether or not you'd be able to call it back to you, since it's not in your possession, may be difficult. Because it's because it's in your possession that you're able to pull the possibilities from it. So you can go and take the possibility of it not being in your possession anymore, but because it's not in your possession anymore, you can't go and extract the possibility of it becoming in your possession again.
So can I
If
take this
that
orb
makes
out of
sense.
my amulet, and the amulet will remain its power?
The orb is the amulet. It's because you were focusing on the possibility of what you have blocking clairvoyant spells on you that it was having that effect. And
Huh.
that's why I gave you the hitch that if there was a loud noise, it would lose its effect because it was simulating a sudden or like a jump scare, making you lose your focus on what you were expecting from it.
Interesting.
So, again, yeah, I've had this in the cooker for a while.
So I could technically get this fastened into armor,
Yes, you would be
and it would
like
still do what I want from it, but I
inserting
could
it
have it fastened so it's on
into
the inside of the armor.
that would be a possibility. Yep.
Because I could technically wear medium armor, which would be half plate.
I will also say that the reason why you didn't really get a reply is from the one guy that was freaking out was because he did not pass his save, so there was a random effect that had happened to him.
Is he just dead?
I am not at liberty to say the consequences
He's
that
not in a
happened
good
to him,
position, in
but
other words?
it is the failures do result in what is essentially wild magic searches.
Ooh, so it could be anything.
Yes,
He could have summoned a fucking meteor storm on himself.
true. And I'll be using my wild magic table, by the way, not the
Oh, and yours
official.
is fucking literally wild. All right.
So
Yeah, because there's D&D's wild magic, which is honestly tame for wild magic. It's got some interesting factors, but nah. I
I'll
want it, like when
if
I
you
think wild magic, it's gotta be
if
great.
if you want, I'll send you the list of what my wild magic so that you know the possibilities. But yeah, if someone tries to use it and it fails, or if they fail to
D100
save,
time.
yep, it will be a D100, and I may upscale it depending on the area that you're trying to affect.
Yeah.
So
Well, if that's the case, then I could very well
it's not
get...
completely risk-free, is what I'm trying to say.
No, but if I can get half-plate armor, because that is the highest tier medium armor you can equip, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. I will inform you. Hold on a second. Let me take a drink. All right. So the whole reason why you don't want someone wearing the circlet and using the staff, or not staff, but scythe, on the orb is because of the circlet has the power of guidance, and the scythe has the power of like reaping, so you can reap, or you'd have a much easier time reaping the possibility that you are after. The artifacts would
It
be
basically it's a higher... It gives you the best probable chance to get what you want.
you would have a +5 to any roll for each artifact that you have with you or in your possession whenever you try and extract a possibility.
So currently, I would just get a +5 to a possibility roll.
You would get a +0 because you don't have the scythe. And
But I have the orb.
the orb is not the artifact. Or an artifact.
Okay.
Well, I guess you know what? The orb will not count, but I will count it as an artifact because it basically is.
Yeah.
An
So
artifact is
basically, the
usually
highest you can get is a
magical.
plus 10 to the roll.
Yeah. The
Okay.
artifacts are usually considered magical, so I'm hesitant, but it has so much power to it that I can't not call it an artifact. So
Yeah, it's the sheer volume of what it can do, even by itself,
Mhm.
is insane. Ugh, I don't think this town is going to crank me out half plate pretty quick, is it?
I can roll for it. It is definitely militarized.
That's
So
true. There might be extra half plate lying around.
very true.
But to get someone to fasten it into the armor, that might be difficult.
Yeah, you guys got no artificers this time.
No, I don't need them to fasten it. I would just need them to fucking weld the amulet to the inside.
Or you could extract the possibility of it being already implanted into the armor. But that would also take the possibility, and it would have to recharge again.
How long does it take to recharge?
Come morning, you will see that it will have been or appear to be fully recharged. It's
So
basically
24 hours?
it's basically one use a day. The longer it does charge, though, the I may decrease the DCs. I'll have to go through a bunch of like algebra in my head, basically, because you would have to. The more possibilities it has, well, 24 hours would be like the minimum for like maybe within 60 feet kind of thing. But yeah, the more time it has to charge, the more possibilities that you'll be able to make use of or have.
So what would the roll look like right now?
At the moment, you have
Yeah, sure.
waited for about 3-ish hours, and if you wanted it to be placed into the armor, I would say probably once you get to the armor, like maybe DC 10, somewhere
Yeah.
between 8 to 11,
Okay.
because it's a very small area of effect, and
Yeah.
once you get there, there's already going to be different possibilities like opening up. So
Okay.
it would be pretty easy to control.
Okay. Yeah, because I want to prevent it from being stolen. It's going to be pretty hard to take half plate off of my fucking body without me noticing.
Very true. But I will say that there's things called like a fetch that can come through any reflection, and that includes inside of armor or metallic armor. And they can just literally just reach through, and that would be one way that they could take it.
Yeah, there's nowhere to stop that unless I put fucking some kind of magic attunement onto the armor to prevent that
I
spell.
will say I have no intention of using fetches this campaign. Maybe if we continue it, but my point is that there is still methods that could be taken to have it take for you to lose it.
Well, yeah,
but
I'm just talking
it
like
makes
for
it
now,
way
just physically
harder.
being stolen is what I'm trying to stop.
Yeah, it would make it way harder because it would even make it hard for them to detect that it's there in the first place. So
that's kind of the idea, right? Like if it's on the inside of the armor, if I still wish for that anti-seeing thing, it wouldn't really change it.
Yes, because it would still be on your person.
Yeah. Does that mean I would have half plate of anti-seeing? That be?
Now that you're not as convinced of what it does, I will have you holding concentration on it. It will take your concentration to have that same effect. Now that you know what it actually does, that's why I told you that your order was specifically telling everybody this is what it does to convince you guys that's all it did.
To divert from having to concentrate fully on it.
Yes.
Okay.
I have thought this shit out, okay?
Now, am I allowed to concentrate on 2 spells at once? Because this isn't actually a spell, it's an effect.
It is a non-magical effect, so it will not inhibit your ability to cast a spell to concentrate on.
Okay. Okay. This
But
thing's
if
fucking
you,
overpowered. Jesus Christ.
I told you, in some ways it's stronger than fucking Wish.
Yeah, like, for real. 1 per day, and all I have to do is, like, if it's minimal causality, essentially,
If you keep the area of effect
effect.
extremely small, it is it is very like strong, and your ability to just go and put it into your armor after like 3 hours is like, yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty fucking wild, because I would love to get my armor class above a 12.
that's fair.
And half plate would be the
I,
best way to do it.
Now, I'm gonna be a little devil on your shoulder and say that it won't really. You shouldn't even miss your current armor all that much, because instead of focusing on it being a gem of anti-seeing, you could just focus on it being a gem of regeneration, and then you would still just regenerate your HP despite not having your current armor on.
Yeah, that's the one thing I would miss. Part of me was thinking of getting the enchantment transferred.
Fair enough.
But I wasn't sure
That
how
would
that
be
would
possible.
work.
Well, it wouldn't really be disenchanting the armor and then putting the enchantment on. It would be basically going and having somebody place the same enchantment on the armor. So basically giving the enchantment to the armor rather than taking it off your old armor and putting it on the new one.
Okay.
If that makes sense, because I know I just
No, it
threw
does.
a bunch of word jumble at you.
You did, but I got the gist of it. Okay, yeah, because I really do like this armor of regeneration. It's fucking basically kept me at full health the entire time with no need for a real rest.
Mm-hmm. And as long as you keep spamming your fucking cantrips, you just never run out of resources.